everyone, I am Miss Inge and today I'm going to read Children of the World by Rena Oliver and Evelyn van Lindenhuizen. If there are any parts that are hard to understand, feel free to look the words up online or use your dictionary, but I'm sure it will all work out. Okay, let's start. Children of the World by Rena Oliver and Evelyn van Lindenhuizen. Shh, be quiet. Don't speak too loud, okay? My mom and dad are still asleep, but I've been awake for a while now, and I feel a bit lonely. I'm wondering how children from different parts of the world are feeling right now. All around the world are children. Every child has their own skin color, their own body, and their own voice, their own language, and their own manners. Some children look more alike than others. It depends on your parents and where you come from. We're leaving from Europe. I am Tim and I live in Europe. I like to play in our sandbox in the backyard. And I love our cat Marloes. My little sister doesn't know how to ride a bike yet, but I do. Mom and Dad both work. During the week, they bring me to daycare, but sometimes I stay with my grandma and grandpa. Did you know that it is colder in the northern part of Europe than the south? And did you know, ja, we and sie all mean yes, and that nee, non, nie and nein also mean no? Paola from Italy eats a lot of spaghetti and always has a story to tell. While she speaks, she gestures a lot with her hands, and it is almost as if her hands talk along with her. Molly from Ireland has a pale skin tone. In the summer, she easily gets freckles. She is very proud of her dog Flynn, because he herds sheep. Flavia from Portugal watches every day over the fish's boat, which her dad is on. In the evenings, they fry sardines. In Sweden, it snows a lot, and that is where Emil lives. There are only a few hours of sunlight when it is winter. And the opposite happens during the summer. Then it gets barely dark during the night. Almas from Hungary is sometimes allowed to go to the hot springs. At that place, hot water suddenly rises from the ground. So many noses. There are a lot of noses in Europe. How does your nose look? Did you know that the sun shines long and bright in Africa? That's why most children have a darkened skin tone. This dark shade protects them against the sun. Visiting in Africa. My name is Lidet and I live in Africa. In Africa it can bucket down, and after that there are months without a single raindrop inside. Our hut is placed at the edge of town. Every day I take care of the goats. I'll find them a place to graze, where they can eat grass. My aunt Ida lives in the city. Her house is remarkably different than our hut. Did you know that in some African countries the citizens speak Arabic? You write thank you like, which is pronounced like shorkan. Whenever there is a party, Rashida from Morocco is allowed to help a mother make couscous. They use herbs that smell delicious, and together they have a lot of fun. Sola and Bela from Congo make wonderful hairstyles with the afro hair. In the meantime, they are practicing songs to sing in church. When Karim from Egypt comes home from school, he immediately runs towards his camels. His camels can go a long way without water, but when they do get water, they are happy. It almost never rains in Namibia, where Udako lives. Water is rare and valuable there. There is no earth on the ground, but lots of sand. It is almost like a desert. Wambwa from Tanzania can play football like the best. He and his friends play football at the free space between his school and the house. Wambwa's team wins almost every game. Kisses and misses. There are different kinds of lips in Africa. What kind of lips do you have? Let's have a look in Asia. I am Tupton and I live in Asia. Behind these gates is a huge courtyard where I like to play by myself. In the mountain meadows our yaks graze. Yaks are like cows. My mom makes delicious butter tea with the milk from the yaks. She dries the manure of the yaks in thin slices. We stack those slices and make fire out of them, because it can be really cold here, especially at night. Did you know there are some Asian languages without letters? These languages use characters. This is good in Chinese, pronounced like Ishi. And did you know children in Asia have often slit eyes? These protect them from the cold and the wind. Akiko from Japan is very good at origami. She makes beautiful things out of paper. She folds birds and flowers. Suman from Bangladesh goes to school in a rickshaw. That is a bike with a cart. There are more rickshaws than cars. And these rickshaws ring hard with their bells. Junawan from Indonesia loves rice. He doesn't use a knife and a fork, but he eats his food with his right hand. Because eating food with your left hand is considered rude there. Sunita from India is slender and agile. She has firm fingers which she moves gracefully. Jinjing from China is not yet potty trained and doesn't know when to use the toilet. But with these bands, it is no problem. Have a look into your eyes. There are a lot of different eyes in Asia. What do your eyes look like? Did you know children in South America speak Spanish or Portuguese? Wander around in South America. My name is Pedro and I live in South America. My two brothers and I look after our sister. When I grow up, I want to be a gaucho like my dad. A gaucho is good at horse riding and take care of the cattle. In the evening, my dad plays the guitar and sings songs for us. He teaches us all how to ride a horse. But learning to play the guitar is quite a difficult task for me. I rather practice catching calves with my lasso. Did you know the longest river in the world, the Amazon, flows through South America? Anna Maria from Colombia is an orphan. She has no parents. She sells candy and chewing gum to get by. Pablo from Peru plays on his pan flute for his llamas. They trust him and never spit in his face. Emilio from Venezuela goes fishing in the river together with his friends. They look out for each other because there are piranhas with sharp teeth in there. Rosita lives in a little house in Brazil, close to the rainforest. In the rainforest She sees monkeys, crocodiles and parrots. Bad hair day. There are a lot of different hairstyles in South America. What is your hairstyle? Moving on to North America. My name is Emma and I live in North America. My brother Bill and I tease each other all the time. In our household, the TV is almost always on. I support my favorite baseball team and I like donuts, apple pie and Coke. In my classroom there are a lot of children with all kinds of skin colors. Listen and you will hear. With your ears you can listen to different things in North America. But how are your ears shaped? We end our journey in Oceania. I am Jerry and I live in Oceania. My sister likes to surf, but I am afraid of the high waves. I know a lot about kangaroos and koalas. It is almost always warm here. We do almost everything outside and we barbecue a lot. Being in a hurry and stressed out? No, that does not occur in our vocabulary. Feel with your feet. There are different kinds of footprints in the sand. What kind of print does your feet leave behind? And that is already the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember, if there is something you had a bit of difficulty with, don't be shy to hear it all over again or look the difficult words up. Have fun!